Greetings and welcome to my classroom. I grew up with a grandfather who knew the woods really well, but he didn't know the name of the plants very well. And everything that had needles on it he called a conifer. Well, I found out that he was not alone. Most people you bring to the woods will say, "Oh, look at the pines, look at the pines, look at the pines." Greetings and welcome to my classroom. I grew up with a grandfather who knew the woods really well, but he didn't know the name of the plants very well. Everything with needles on it was called a pine. Well, I found out that since then a lot of people have that same misconception that everything with needles on it is a pine. Oh, look at that pine, look at that pine. Well, I'm standing right here and I've got 3 different varieties of pines in front of me, behind me actually, and I want to explain how I identify the difference between them. The first thing I look for, do the needles come in packages? Well, actually, this guy right behind me does come in packages. If I pull off a little bundle of needles, I can see there are 2 in a package. Now, you can use field guides to tell by the length, the number in the package, the actual name of this. This happens to be a lodgepole pine. But it came in a package, pea pine packages. So the first thing you do is you check to see if they're in packages, and if they are, it's a pine of some sort. The next thing you do, if it's not in packages, like these 2 are not in packages, some people just grab them and say, "Oh, friendly fir," and I find a lot of people will grab a spruce and say it's a friendly fir. Here's a foolproof way. If I actually pop one of these needles and I put it between my fingers and spin it, it kind of clunks when it spins, but if it'll spin, it's a spruce. However, if I pick a needle and it will not spin, let me get one off this one, it's flat, it's a fir. F flat fir. Every time, if it'll spin, it's a spruce. Now, spruce will actually spin kind of clunky, clink, 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 because if you look at the needle carefully, it's actually square, but it will spin spruce. First thing you do then is check to see if it's in packages. If it is in packages, it's a pine. If the needles will spin, it's a spruce. And if the needles are flat, then we have a fir. You can get a lot of different field guides that'll tell you which is the type of spruce or type of fir, but that's a foolproof way to know which is which. Thank you.